Gun Varel says, why are people satisfied with the climax? Question mark. Denial? Question mark. Naivety? Question mark. Because a lot of people just really like One Piece, and like a lot of people, I mean, everybody will feel satisfied from different things. So I don't know. Uh, I could say what I want to say, but it's just not worth the hassle that comes with it. So it's like, if people enjoy it, then they enjoy it. It's whatever. Supreme Pirate King says, everyone just forgot about Kaido's victory scream, lol. I mean, I agree. Like, there's so... But we could just go down the list of the number of things that people forgot about or ignoring. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, if Oda just decided not to do that, that's also a possibility. Those things are also a possibility. So people seem to agree it's not a coat. All right. I just don't think that's the likely possibility, because I don't believe he's the type of author that would leave this, like, ridiculous number of things basically kind of up in the air, to the point that it's like, well, even the initial idea of what the arc began with, of opening the borders of Wano country, that's supposedly not something that we're going to get at the climax of the story. I don't know. Ivan back from the card shop says, what if Momo not opening the borders is just a shitty excuse for Yamato to join the crew without having to feel bad about fucking Wano immediately again? Oh, I see. Leaving it without a guardian because, well, the borders aren't opened or whatever. I think Yamato joining the crew right now would be bizarre. And that's, like, my Yamato hate notwithstand. Okay. Does it make sense for Yamato to join? No. Join right now. So specifically right now. I'm not saying at the, like, you know, if you believe that there's more to the arc or whatever and that she's going to join, sure. But does it make sense for her to join right now? Because as far as I can tell, she hasn't met any of the crew. Her relationship with Luffy is paper thin. She mostly spent the arc not doing that much besides yelling at Momo. I think Yamato joining right now would feel really, 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 really strange. It would be kind of there's only one Straw Hat that you could that's even like kind of comparable to Yamato, and that's Brook. And I did a whole video explaining why even that similarity is not that strong of a similarity. But Yamato, the only similar Straw Hat in terms of the manner in which they joined is Brook. And even with Brook, yeah, Oda did a lot of things differently. This character for the first time doesn't need a character arc for the first time. Their backstory is at the end of the story for the first time. Like, it's like a character who's already lived out a full life, leading a second life, whatever, right? So there were a lot of firsts with Brook, but even with Brook, Oda still spent most of the arc trying to connect Brook to the Straw Hats. There were a lot of interactions that Brook had with the Straw Hats. His storyline tied perfectly into the Straw Hats storyline, and he was fighting side by side with them alongside all of them against Oars and everything like that. He was heavily involved in the story of the arc as it pertained to the Straw Hats. So it would just feel really strange to me if Yamato spends 90% of the arc talking to Momonosuke, 10% talking to Luffy, or 5% talking to Luffy, 5% yelling at Kaido, and then she's a Straw Hat.